Hey, what is up guys, my name is Fire. Now if you haven't heard already, Black Ops 2 is now backwards compatible, and what this means is you can play Black Ops 2 now on Xbox One. Now of course PlayStation is getting left out with this, and a lot of PlayStation players are probably quite upset about this, because people have been asking for this game for months on end. Ever since backwards compatibility was announced, there was a voting list of what the most popular games were to come back, and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 were the top ones. And I think Modern Warfare 2 just took the edge a little bit, I'm not actually too sure, but Black Ops 2 is definitely up there, and a lot of people really wanted this game to become backwards compatible. Now that it's finally here, it's great. A lot of people have started playing the game again, and it should hopefully bring more life to the game and just add more worth to it as a whole. And speaking of which, a couple of months ago I made a video talking about when I think Black Ops 2 will become backwards compatible, and that video has right now over 1,000 views. That is the most viewed video I've ever gotten on my channel before. I have never had a video before this with over 200 views, and I need to thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. And if you actually do search a Black Ops 2 on Twitter or on YouTube, basically what comes up is my YouTube video is like the 6th or 7th one down, and that is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy that a video of mine is coming up with actually quite a popular search key. What would I call it? But yeah, a quite popular search, because Black Ops 2 of course is a very big game, and I wasn't shocked honestly when I saw it, and there is such a high video up there. I want to thank everyone that watched that video, anyone that liked it, anyone that viewed it, anything at all. Just thank you. I'm very happy with that video, and as a whole, yeah, just thank you. But besides that, the game is backwards compatible, and it does actually feel kind of weird playing with an Xbox One controller. A lot of people have been saying that the sensitivity is funny and everything. The sensitivity does definitely feel different, but for me anyway, since I don't have a control freak for my Xbox 360 controller, now that I can use a control freak and play Black Ops 2, which I never had before, it's a lot better. It feels a lot smoother, it feels a lot better. I really like the Xbox One controller a lot more. Now that I'm used to it over the past few years, I've been getting more used to it. I'm just used to it more. I don't like the Xbox 360 controller as much as I did in the past. So it just feels a lot more comfortable in my hands. It's a lot better to use as well. You can record clips and different things. It's just better to have backwards compatibility. And for people who don't have an Xbox 360, the people that sold their 360 and maybe sold Black Ops 2 along with it, all you have to do, you can pick this game up. It's on the Xbox store for about £20, so it's not too expensive. Of course, for a 4-year-old game, it kind of is pricey, but you're not really going to get any better price. You may be able to get a cheaper price on eBay for maybe about £10 or something, but overall that's a pretty good deal, especially considering even though the game is 4 years old, it's a very popular game. It's a very fun game. It's my favorite COD of all time, and I definitely will be uploading more of this. Now I'm still going to be playing Modern Warfare Remastered. It's my main game at the moment. I'm always going to be playing that just because I feel as though I have more worth in it. In Black Ops 2 I never prestige, and the reason I never prestige is I got the game after its life cycle, and I was like, okay, this game looks fun, so I wanted to buy it, and I bought it, and I just didn't see the point in prestiging, considering the game was past its life cycle. I didn't really want to prestige, I just wanted to stay at level 55, and when I'm playing it, I don't feel as though I have as much worth. Now, I might actually start prestiging in the game to have more, a little bit something to go for, not 100% sure yet, but overall there's just more stuff to go for. I'm going for Exclusion Zone, there's supply drop stuff and different things. I feel as though I'm earning more when I play Modern Warfare Remastered, and overall Modern Warfare Remastered is a very fun game, and considering I never played COD 4, I've played a load of Black Ops 2, I really like it, and that's going to be my main game that I'm going to be playing going on forward, but I will be switching it up with a load of different Call of Duties. And another thing is, I think this was the perfect time for them to introduce this to backwards compatibility, and the reason is, Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered has been out for 6 months, and now that they're out for 6 months, a lot of people, even before this, have been bored of else Modern Warfare Remastered, and a lot of people just straight up hate Infinite Warfare, and understandably. Now, a lot of people have moved away from them games. A lot of people really just want a Call of Duty game to play to tie them over to COD 2017. Now that this is out backwards compatibility, anyone that sold their 360, anyone that did anything like that, you can play it, and it should tie them over till COD 2017 comes out, because even though this game is like 4 years old, as I said, the graphics are still good. You can reset your stats, so if you are Master Prestige, you really want to get back into the swing of things, it's a lot better. Now, of course, you might actually run into some modded lobbies and stuff. I saw Prestige's Key made a video on this, and he was getting into like loads of modded lobbies, it looks like. And me, on the Xbox One so far, I haven't came in to anyone, but when I was playing the 360 a couple of months back, I came into like 1 or 2 of them, but they're not very often. They are quite rare. It's nothing like Call of Duty World at War, something where like every match you go into is a modded lobby, so they're quite rare, so it's still playable. The game's still very playable. It's still a lot of fun. Now keep in mind, it's overrun with snipers, but it's a lot of fun. Come on, snipers are fun. But anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to smack that like button down below and subscribe to some more Call of Duty content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.